In the previous lecture, we learned how to use better Capt to run an ARP spoofing attack and place ourselves in the middle of the connection between a computer and the access point. And every time I do this, I keep saying this means that all the requests and all the responses will flow through our computer, which means that we'll be able to see anything a user does on the internet. So we should be able to see the URLs, the images, the videos, the passwords they log in with, or anything they send or receive. So right now, we are already in the middle of the connection and this data is already flowing through our computer. So all we have to do is just use a program to capture this data and analyze it. Now we can use Wireshark to do that, and I will cover this later on in the course, but for now I'm gonna use a really nice module that comes with better Capt that will automatically capture all of this data, analyze it, and show me the interesting stuff. So all we have to do now is to tell better Capt to capture all of the data that is flowing through this computer and analyze it for me. And to do this, we can use the net.sniff module. So you can do help followed by net.sniff to see all of the options that you can set for this module. But I showed you how to read options and change them. So for now, I actually want to run it without modifying any of the options. So I'm just going to do net.sniff on. So now everything that's going to flow through this computer will be captured and analyzed by the net.sniff module. So I'm going to close this terminal window and let's go to the target Windows computer. I'm going to open my web browser and we're going to generate some traffic and see if that's going to be captured by better Capt. What we're doing right now will not work against HTTPS. But don't worry, we'll talk about how to bypass HTTPS later on and why this won't work. But for now, for testing, I'm just going to go to a website called vulnweb. And I'm going to include its link in the resources of this lecture. So as you can see, this is a normal website that doesn't use HTTPS. It also has a number of links here. So if I click, for example, on this link, everything is loading fine, as you can see here. But if we go to the Kali machine, you'll see that every request that we sent was actually captured by this computer. So you can do this to any computer that is connected to the same network as you, whether it's a wired or a wireless network. So you can see there were requests sent to Google. If we scroll down, you'll see we made a request for this website, vulnweb.com. You can also see all of the other files that this website loaded. So you can see we have a logo loaded here. You can see we have a styles file being loaded here. Again, if there were more images, you'll actually see links to all of the images that are being loaded. You can see here, this is the second link that we clicked on, the testphp.vulnweb.com. So this is what we have right here in the top. Now also, let me just go back and maybe click on the first one. And as you can see, this is another website. It has a login functionality in here. And let's try, for example, log in with a username. Let's set the username to my name, Zaid Sabi. And let's put the password as 12345678990. I'm gonna click on log in. Again, as you can see, we got logged in, no issues at all. But if I go back to the Kali computer and scroll up, as you can see, we captured a login that was sent to this website, testhtml5.vulnweb.com. Again, this is exactly the website that we have here. And if you look in here, you can see that the username was Zaid Sabi and the password was 123 all the way up to 90. So basically the idea that I'm trying to get across right now, anything that the target computer sends or receives right now will be captured by the Kali machine. And like I said, we can do this to any computer or any phone that is connected to the same network as us, whether it's a Wi-Fi or a wired network.